Damn, I love that technique. Look at how much bigger my lips look. Oh, good. Just spilling it everywhere. I stepped away from a refreshing Hendrick's gin and tonic for much too long, but it's good because today's the perfect day. It's 60 degrees out in February. So I thought, what better day to just start summer early. Cheers. So I put out a video a few months ago that did very well for me, and it seemed like a lot of you guys really enjoyed it, and it was trying new makeup that's making me angry, basically. So I feel like maybe I should just make that a series. That's what I'm doing here today, because basically I'm showing you a bunch of new makeup that I already know that I love. So this is not a first impressions video. This is basically all of the new product that I have accumulated over like the last month and a half, I would say. We have a new lip launch from Tower 28 Beauty that I'm gonna be using. I have a brand new brow product from Benefit. This is their Fluff Up Brow Wax. And I'm going to be trying something that I hear about all the time. I think this is one of the most talked about beauty products that exists. This is the Jones Road Miracle Balm. They sent me this in their brand new shade, which is Miami Beach. And I have the new Tower 28 contour bronzer, the Sculptino contour. And I am starting out with a new MAC face primer. Now this is the MAC Hyper Real Skin Canvas Balm. This has fully replaced my Bobbi Brown face base. I actually gave that away to one of my friends, and I can honestly say I like this better. I like the scent of it a little bit better. I feel like it's, I don't know, just a little bit more, we're kind of splitting hairs here, but a little bit more hydrating and creamy. And I also feel like it has a little bit of tack to it. Now I know that kind of freaks people out when I say tacky, but it doesn't stay tacky. You don't really notice it after you put it on your face. However, it really helps to grip your makeup. And I used a very small amount of this. A little bit goes a long way because I am doing, as per usual, a pretty dewy look today. And if you're doing something dewy, you don't need to like really cake on the moisturizer. Just enough, you know? Before I get into the foundation, just wanna say that all the products I'm using here today are linked down below in the description box. I so appreciate it anytime you guys shop through my links. It really helps to support my channel so that I can bring you videos like this. So I'm going to be mixing two different foundations. I'm using the Tower 28 Sunny Days, which I'm getting down to the very bottom of, and I'm mixing it with the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. Tower 28 in the shade Melrose, and the Rare Beauty in the shade C16. So there's the Rare Beauty, and there is the Tower 28, and I'm just gonna mix them together. These two shades together for me are my perfect match right now. Now I did mix a little bit of the Fenty body sauce into my moisturizer, and I put that all over my neck and my décolleté because we are, as I said, going to be using this gorgeous bronzer. And then I'm going in with my Oma Stay Woke Concealer. Wow. So this was just sent to me by Tower 28. This is their Sculptino contour in the shade Broad, which is the lightest shade. I left it looking like this on purpose because I have used this several times this week and it looks like I've had it for years. Like, this looks disgusting. That's my only complaint. This bronzer is incredible. I just really wish that Tower 28 would change their packaging for their bronzers and their blushes. I think the clear packaging is cute, but the minute you use it, not so cute, yeah. So I'm gonna swatch this shade on my arm for you so you can see what the lightest shade looks like. That is Broad. And I'm gonna take my sponge and just dip into it. I'm not a contour person. I'm not using this for contour purposes. I'm using this to, yes, give me some dimension, a little bit of color, a little bit of bronziness, which is really all I ever do with contour and bronzer, more of a brontour situation. I love the finish of this, and yes, it is very similar to the Merit bronzers, the bronzing balm. That's very high praise for me because these Merit bronzers are one of my favorites because they're just so easy to work with and so blendable. If you're a person who wants like really intense contour, or you really want to make a statement with that, I'm not sure that these products are going to be for you because these are very they just lean more natural. So now I'm gonna go into my Kaja Beauty Bento eyeshadow in the Chocolate Dahlia stack. They sent me almost all of their best-selling shades, and this is one that I didn't break in until recently, and it's pretty much all I've been using. So I gravitate toward the matte shade in the middle first. I'm not gonna get detailed. I'm gonna take a big ass fluffy brush. This is the Spectrum and Katie Jane Hughes 08 brush. I love this stack for me because yes, it is obviously a little bit warm, hence chocolate, but it's not too warm. It's actually kind of neutral. And then I am, of course, gonna have a little shimmer. I'm gonna take the top shade right here. I'm gonna swatch that for you. That is the shimmer right there. Going to tap that onto the lid and then take the fluffy brush and blend it all out. I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Always wanna take a moment to mention, if you guys are new here, that I am a pro-choice only content creator. That means I only feature products from brands that are vocally pro-choice, that support abortion rights. I'm still trying to find a closer dupe to the Cozzens eyebrow pencil that for me still was the best formula. This is kind of close, but no cigar. You know what I mean? This is fine. So we've got some color on our brows. Now I'm going to go in with the Fluff Up Brow Wax. And the thing I love about this most is it gives you pretty much the same effect as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze or the e.l.f. product that is a dupe of that, but it's even easier because you have the spoolie already. You don't have to have your own spoolie. Look at that natural fluff up. And the thing I will say is that it looks like it's white. Do not be discouraged. Do not be afraid because it doesn't go on white. You just brush it out and it's totally clear. This I'm very impressed with. And again, I would grab for this almost every time over something where I have to grab the product and my own spoolie and then use my spoolie and then wash my spoolie and blah, 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 blah. Okay, you knew I was gonna do it. I'm pulling out the Merit Flesh Balm in Fox. I actually used this in a short that I just did and I loved how the look turned out. So I'm going to just use a little bit of Fox. We're gonna mix blushes here. And look at how that blends out to just some rosy gorgeousness. And you wouldn't necessarily think that looking at this blush because it is described as a warm taupe, which is one of the reasons I didn't initially get it because that just didn't speak to me, but boy, was I wrong. Like, look at how stunning that is. Like, what is even going on? Drum roll, please. I have a pretty brand new powder that I'm breaking out and I really want to talk about. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light Plus. This is the Skin Finish Natural version. I was keeping my Charlotte Tilbury powder around, the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, because it was my favorite and nothing blurs like that. And I still haven't found the powder that blurs like it. I've heard tell that the Make Beauty powder is it from my friend Chase. So I definitely want to try that. But in the meantime, I have been using this and I love it. I am dipping into this with my tiny little Say powder brush. I do want to find a powder brush that is equal to the BK Beauty 105 brush, but I haven't found that yet. So we're just getting a little bit more specific, taking just a tad more time and using this brush. And you can see how this is setting my makeup and also kind of mattifying some areas in a really light way, but it looks very natural. We might go in with a different powder bronzer because yes, I do have the new Jones Road bronzer and I might want to use it. I might want to even my face out a little bit according to the Fenty Body Sauce on my chest. So we'll just keep that on hold. Okay, so while I'm at this, while I'm using my buttery ass Persona 24-hour waterproof eyeliner in the shade brown, I'm gonna show you a hack. This is my most used pencil. I use it almost every single time I do my makeup, which I think you can tell by the fact that it's down to the nub. Okay, so I just quickly line my entire eye, then I do a baby wing, tiny baby wing, fill in the little triangle, pull it out, and then wait. I'm gonna take my finger, the warmth from my finger, and pull this out. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This like beautiful graduated line that goes into nowhere, and then whatever you don't want, you tap it out. Is that not damn magic? That's a perfect baby wing, if I ever did see one. Honestly, this hack has me boiling with rage. It's brilliant. Doing it again here. Okay, so I am using the Tower 28 mascara, and I have used it so much that I am going to have to get a new one probably in the next couple weeks. Oh, I wanted to mention, you guys, I've been much more active on TikTok, and I would love for you to come over there and join me. It's not just beauty, it's also commentary and some New York City rants, which I know a lot of you guys love so much. So definitely go and follow me there. And to do my lower lashes, I'm pulling out a different mascara. This is the Say Mascara 101. And the reason I love this for lower lashes is because of the brush. It is so tiny. You can literally just get in there and paint your lashes and give yourself a whole like twiggy situation. Look how I got like each little nook and cran there. Honestly, this is my go-to lower lash mascara. I did try it on my upper lashes. It's okay. It's not quite enough for me, if I'm being honest. A little bit too no frills, a little bit too natural, but if that is your deal, you should probably get this. It's been too long since we've taken a drink. Now I want to show you the amazing juice balms from Tower 28. I am raging over this formula. So first I'm going to show you the two wearable shades that I feel like I can apply without a mirror, which is exactly what I love from this kind of formula. So this is the shade Mix right here, which is just a beautiful nude shade. This is Shake. We love a baby pink. This is Squeeze. Gorgeous orangey red. So you can see Squeeze and Drink are much different. They're very, very pigmented. These are your like just throw in and go shades. These take a little bit more time, but I'm gonna show you my favorite application of them. So first off, let me just show you Mix really quick. So there is Mix. This is Shake, which is the sort of more baby pink shade. Beautiful sheer pink shade. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Drink. You wanna make sure your lips are really nice and hydrated. Put a nice balm on them. So that is just like full coverage. But here's my thought on really pigmented, comfortable wear lipsticks like this. When I wear a red lip, it kind of has to be something that I can trust. It's not gonna move around. I feel like if I just leave it like this, if I take a drink, it's all gonna come off. So here is my suggestion for you. Just diffuse it with my finger. Look at that beautiful pout. Look at that popsicle lip. I used the warmth of the pad of my finger to buff the lipstick out and basically draw it up above my lip line. And it really does give the illusion of just bigger, softer lips. Damn, I love that technique. Look at how much bigger my lips look. All right, so since I am rocking a little bit more bronze because of the Fenty Body Sauce, I am going to go in with the new Jones Road Powder Bronzer. I know we're getting bronzer crazy today. This is the shade Medium Tan. Just gonna take a soft, fluffy powder brush and dip into this. I am going to gravitate toward this Tower 28 contour when I just want like the bare minimum. It is so creamy. It is so gorgeous. I love the finish. If I want a little bit more oomph, definitely going to go in with this powder bronzer because you can see it just really perfected my skin. And you know, it makes sense right now because I have the Fenty Body Sauce on. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going in with this highly divisive product. Again, this is the Jones Road Miracle Balm. So I watched Hannah Louise Poston's breakdown of this product, and it was actually very, very helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and link her video down below because it is very comprehensive and it really helped me understand how to use this product. People are confused, and with good reason, because this is one of those products I feel like, you know, they're trying to say it does it all. And it's like, okay, but can you maybe just choose a lane? This is a beautiful sort of lip product to hydrate your lips and give you a nice tint. And I also really love this as a highlighter. So that's how we're gonna use it. So there is the product on my hands. I am not going to swatch it for you on my arm because honestly, the arm swatch just doesn't really, I don't know, it just doesn't do it justice. So again, I just wanna show you the finish on the Jones Road product, and you can see it is so very natural as well. It is a skincare hybrid product, it is. And I know that Bobbi Brown has really kind of made two very divisive products, which is this as well as the What the Foundation. The What the Foundation ended up not being my bag. It was way too high maintenance. It was just a very precious formula. But this right here, I love this. Yes, duh, you guys are the best. Please stay safe out there, and cheers till next time. Bye.